how did you get my personal cell phone number?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. I was looking for Michael, please.
Speaking.
My name's Henry. I run a small investment firm in town here, and I was giving you a call about your building on the... How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Great. I was just giving you a call because I have one of our partners who's going through a large 1031 exchange and needs to move some money before the end of the year. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building.
Not at this point, but I do appreciate the phone call.
Okay. Is there maybe a time frame in the new year that you're looking for? I obviously know now is not the right time, but...
I'm kind of waiting for the cost of capital to go down. I was under contract to sell it a few years ago.
For how much?
Interest rates started going nuts, and that deal fell through, so...
How much were you in contract for?
17.2 million.
17.2.
You can't touch that these days. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for the market to come back.
What's the square footage on the deal?
60,000.
60,000. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, thankfully interest rates are coming down. I mean, that's why, obviously a lot of the funds are looking to spend more money. There's obviously a lot more optimism. Obviously, depending on the election, we'll see. But
Right.
I don't know if we'll ever get to those types of crazy rates, where, deals were getting done at those types of price ranges. But I'll say it like this. Do you think that if we got to, let's say, hold on, let me do some quick math with you on the phone here.
You need to be near 280 a foot.
280 a foot. Would you be staying or leaving? I don't remember if you were occupying the building or not.
Yeah, I'm occupied. I'd want a sale lease back.
How much would you lease it back for if we were able to get you the 280 a foot?
I don't know, just assume market.
Okay, so you'd pay market rent. I mean, look, if we can get somewhere around a 7 cap, on a 280 a foot range, I think that's possible. I wouldn't say it's impossible. I mean,
Stay in touch. We're not in that, we operate our business out of there. We're luckily successful, having a couple good years. So I'm not that motivated to sell. I'm only going to sell if the price is really good.
like really good. I understand that. Well, why don't we do this? Is this your cell?
It's my cell phone.
What's the best email for you? I'm going to speak things over with one of our fund partners and see where we can be. Again, just say I'm just going to take down the notes. 280 a foot, market rate, lease back, and let's see what we can do. Maybe it interests you, maybe it doesn't. But I know that some of these guys are pretty, they're on my back about moving some money. So.
Sounds good.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Mike. Have a great day. Yeah, hi. I was looking for Darla.
This is Darla.
Yeah, hi, Darla. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a property you have on. How you doing?
Okay, I'm not sure what you're calling about, though.
Got it. It might be a wrong number. You don't own the property here.
What property are you referring to?
321.
I don't live there.
I understand.
That's my business.
Got it. Okay. So,
And how did you get my personal cell phone number?
well, I'm a local real estate investor. I run a small investment fund, and we were calling up a couple local owners just like yourself because we're going through a 1031 exchange and need to move some money before the end of the year. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building and maybe doing a lease back.
No, I wouldn't be interested in doing a lease back. I'd sell it outright.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you happen to have some type of number you'd consider if you sold it outright?
$4.5 million is what it's up for.
Oh, it's listed for sale already?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. I didn't even notice that. I'm sorry. Okay.
Can I ask you, though, before you go any further, can I ask you how you got my personal cell phone number? It's not connected to my business in any way.
We go off the online tax records of all the commercial properties and then run it through CREsync so we can reach out to them direct.
Okay, my cell phone number is not connected to the tax records for that property.
All I can tell you is, honestly,
that's why I'm wondering how you got it.
I spent an inordinate amount of money to try to skip trace lists. I don't ask about how the numbers come up. I just call the numbers.
Okay, I need you to not have this number connected to that property, and I can give you the property number, and you can reach me at the facility.
That's fine. Yeah, and look, I'm not trying to bother you. I can definitely delete the number. Don't worry about it. That doesn't bother me. So you said $4.5 million is what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you'd be selling it vacant, is what you're saying, correct?
It's $4.5 million for the business and the property. We're not selling the property without the business.
Oh, okay, understood. My apologies. Okay, just to clarify, do you have if I wanted to do 2 separate transactions, one for the business, one for the real estate, how much would you put value-wise for both or for each?
The real estate is about 1.5.
Okay, and then you're looking for roughly $3 million for the business.
Right.
If you can just let me know, just to clarify, because the tax records say that it's 21,500 square feet for the real estate. Is that accurate?
No.
What's the square?
The land is 20 acres. The building is almost 30,000 square feet, and there's a 4,500 square foot warehouse as well.
So the property, so the building itself is 30,000 square feet plus an additional 4.5 thousand square foot warehouse.
Correct. It's like 28,900 square feet is the factory.
Okay, got it. So the factory is 28.9 thousand, and then plus 4.5 thousand. So it puts you at roughly 33.4, roughly.
Right.
And I'm just curious because like I actually specialize. I'm actually under contract on 2 other properties similar to yours, all over the state of New Jersey. I'm based out of Monmouth County. I have an office in Red Bank. But we do property sales like this all the time where, you know, individuals like yourself are looking to sell your business and the real estate. Has anyone come up with an offer for both or one or the other yet?
We've had multiple offers.
So I'm just curious, if I was able to offer you the $1.5 million for the real estate, willing to be flexible and close around the schedule of someone who would like to acquire the business and help you try to sell the business, because I have a lot of connections on the business side, is that something you'd be open to?
Well, you'd have to do it with, I mean, we have a broker.
No, so no,
look, on behalf of your buyer and deal with my broker. Obviously, I'm not selling it myself. I'm not an idiot.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm a buyer. I'd say I would acquire. I'd look to acquire the real estate through your broker. I'm not trying to cut anybody out. You can pay whoever you want to pay. I would certainly put you in touch with our broker. Okay. But is that something you'd entertain? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, we're negotiating a contract right now, so it's not something that we have a lot of time to wait around. If somebody wants to come see it and talk to us about the business, they need to do it now before we're anticipating signing a contract probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, nice. I mean, is your buyer looking to acquire both the factory and the business?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because what I've seen a lot of the times happens is that a great buyer for your business might not be a great buyer for the real estate, right? And just or vice versa. I would love to obviously speak to your broker and possibly throw my hat in the ring to see if I could possibly make an offer on the real estate and maybe let's just say that your buyer for the real estate and the business was willing to offer you, let's just say $4 million as an example, right? They wanted to get, I'm making something up.
Anybody who's buying the business is going to buy the real estate because the real estate goes with the bit. You can't operate this business without the real estate.
Well, I'm saying I'm looking to lease it back. So I'll give you an example. I'm buying a warehouse in northern New Jersey. Very similar situation. Sellers looking to sell their business for I believe $6 million, and then the real estate for about $2 million, and I'm acquiring the real estate for $2 million, and then the owner or the person who's buying the business does not want to acquire the real estate, and so we set up a leaseback situation. So the new buyer of the business just pays rent, and it's nice and easy, and they don't have to come up with more money out of pocket to close, right? So we could sign a 10-year or a 20-year lease with your tenant or the new business owner at a lucrative rate, so that they're content. They can continue to operate their business as such. Does that make sense?
No, I understand. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, our broker would have to talk to
them. No, sure. I'd love to talk to your broker. I'd love to talk to the broker. What was the broker's name?
I can send you his information.
I'll shoot you an email.
Correct.
Wonderful. All right, I'll shoot you an email. I'd love to talk with your broker. I mean, if it's listed, I could probably just, I hold a license, but that's just to allow us to acquire more real estate. I, act as a principal. My intention here is to acquire the real estate if possible and then set up a leaseback situation for your business buyer. So just to give you some idea, let's say, again, if your client who's looking to make a contract happen with you right now, let's say they're negotiating at $4 million. What we could try to do is say, look, I'll acquire the real estate at more than they will pay for the real estate, and then we can set up a leaseback situation for them that would make it lucrative. I mean, for your property, you could get, we could probably, if we paid, let's just say with the full price of $1.5 million, we then could set up a lease back for something like, $15,000, maybe $16,000 a month, triple net. So then, and we could do a 10-year lease with normal 3 to 4% increases a year, which would allow your business buyer, right, to pay you a premium on your property, on your business, and stay in business for a long time. That's what we're looking for. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Send me over the information.
Yep. I'll send you an email.
Touch with my broker, and you guys can go from there.
Why don't we do this? So then I have your email, and then Darla, I know you don't want me to call you back here. I'll call you back on the business line. That's fine. What was the best business number for you? And I just ask for you typically?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. Awesome. Again, Darla, my name is Henry. I appreciate the conversation today. I'll shoot you an email momentarily, and we'll take it from there. Does that work?
All right. I will send you over his information. Thanks.
Perfect. Yep. Thank you so much. Take care.